You start off in the Plague Lands, collecting bear ass, bat wings, whatever you must for the 3 collection quests. After earning his trust, he'll let you in on a little history about himself. Tirion was found guilty of treason and banished from his homeland to live a life in exile. To spare his young son of his dishonor, he was told that his dad had died, so that he may live a better life than Tirion. But, as fate would have it, his son Talon became a high-ranking member of the Scarlet Crusade instead. Talon, like most members of the Scarlet Crusade, thinks he's doing a good, noble thing, but Tirion knows the truth, as do most people outside the Crusade, and Tirion needs your help in guiding his son away from the Crusade. He knows that his son deep down knows what he's doing is wrong. He just needs a little help in the right direction. Tirion will then ask you to retrieve items from his son's past. When Talon was 7, he was given a toy hammer that was an exact replica of Tyrion's, and was his prized possession. When he was told his father was dead, he buried his toy hammer along with his dad. The second item, a standard he held while a member of the Silver Hand. When Uther was killed, the Silver Hand was decimated. Talon made his final stand in Northdale, but eventually threw down his standard. Most of the Silver Hand were dead, and he thought to himself if it even mattered, and renounced all that he knew. The third item was a family painting, probably the only picture of Tirion and his son and wife back when they were still happy. After collecting the 3 items from Talon's past, Tirion asks you to deliver them to him. But, unfortunately for you, the Scarlet Crusade will attack you on sight, so a disguise is needed to deliver the items to him. You go to a mage who will cast an illusion on you to make you look exactly like one of the members of the Crusade. With the disguise, you simply walk right up to Talon and give him a box of the 3 items from his past. Upon looking in the box, Talon falls to one knee. It all comes back to him, his memories of his father, the Third War and the fall of the Silver Hand, the corruption of the Scarlet Crusade that he's been turning a blind eye to. He gets up and thanks you. He then tells you about dreams he has, dreams of him and his father side by side, inducted into the Order, battling legions of Scourge side by side while bringing honor to the Alliance and Lordaeron. But he doesn't want to dream anymore, and asks you to take him to his father. You and Talon leave the Scarlet Crusade, fighting members as you leave. Everything's going great. Talon isn't a high-ranking member for no reason. Scarlet Crusade can't do much to stop him. Once outside and on the main road, you run into Grand Inquisitor Ysilian. Ysilian, the very man who invited Talon to the Crusade in the first place. Ysilian laments his losses. He had such grand plans for Talon, he says. But, alas, it's no longer going to work out. He sent assassins to deal with Tirion while he kills Talon himself. But, as he makes the distinction very clearly, he does this out of pleasure, not out of any obligation or duty. Talon fights Ysilian, while you hold off his elite guards. The fight is going both ways. Neither man is given any ground in this life or death battle. You want to help, but you're having enough problems with his hard-hitting bodyguards. Ysilian then casts a mighty holy smite, killing Talon instantly. Ysilian then turns his attention towards you. It's then that Tirion arrives, saddened at the sight of his son, who he was never able to reconnect with in his lifetime. Tirion asks Ysilian what he's done. Ysilian once fought with honor, for the good of the people, and now he's murdered his son. Ysilian doesn't care, and mocks Tirion, telling him that he's too late, and he should retreat back to his cave unless he wants to join his son in the twisting nether. Tirion calls upon the light and fights Ysilian, while you finish up his elite guards. Tirion easily overpowers Ysilian with his newfound resolve in the light, and goes to his son's side. He bends down and looks into the face of his dead son, telling you to look what the Crusade had done to his boy. Then holds his son's limp body and sobs softly. Too long have I sat idle, gripped in this haze, this malaise, lamenting what could have been, what should have been, Tirion says. Tirion then declares that Talon's death will not be in vain. A new order will be born on that day, an order that will dedicate itself to extinguishing the evils that plague the world. An evil that cannot hide behind politics and pleasantries. With those words said, Tirion starts the new Order of the Silver Hand, an order created in the memory of his son, a promise that his death would not go to waste. Years later, Tirion takes this new order to the Lich King himself, and succeeds in breaking Frostmourne and ending the threat to the Scourge once and for all. Everything you just watched was a retelling of the redemption questline in Vanilla WoW that's no longer in the game. It's considered by most people as one of the best lore quests in the game. Such a shame you can't do it anymore.